County 387, I'm 97.
3797.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Hopefully, you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And we're going to get this thing off to a good start, I think. It's a crazy night on server, and we're going to join in on the fun. Mr. Green, hello. Welcome to your first stream. Twisted Devil, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to stream family. Alexander, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Mike12108, what's up? Thank you for the 55 months. Hope you're well. All right. One thing I have to do left is just get this going. Our plate reader and all that stuff. And we'll be off to the races here shortly.
Let's up, and all the other units are going to be clearing Building 3 at Humane Labs.
Is there something going on at Humane Labs? I have no idea what that's about.
We don't need the channel host just yet.
Understood. Units on scene clearing Building 3 at this time. No need for channel hold.
There we go. Let's see, we're 10-6 now. Let them know. 127 San Andreas.
127 San Andreas.
Yes, you, sir. You show me 37. I'll be 10-8 out of 960, Norway. There we go.
127, 1037, 10-8 at 2315. Welcome aboard. Have a safe patrol.
We'll try to have a safe patrol. Make sure we have everything we need. We have our weapons. Yes, we do. We have Siri asking questions, being an idiot on my phone. Speed Vision, thank you for the 12 months, an entire year. I appreciate that. Let's test our lights. Lights look good. We're going to be rolling in the stealth liver here. Looks good to me. Awesome. Seatbelts on. Let's do this thing, shall we? King Sam, I'm doing just fine. How you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. All right, let's do it. Get on the highway. And as we're here in the beginning, until we get attached to calls or anything crazy, we'll just shoot some radar on the side of the road, and I can hang out with you guys and chit-chat a little bit. Hopefully you guys didn't eat too much turkey yesterday. I had a lot, an insane amount of turkey, to be honest with you. Way too much. Steven23, thank you for gifting a subscription. The Hillbilly Redneck. Hillbilly, welcome to the stream family. Hopefully you're well. All right. Rolly920, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. Joe Kwan, thank you for the 60 months. Absolutely crazy. I've paid Jeff more consistently than I've paid a car note. Well, thank you very much for believing in this community and making this a full-time deal for me. It's pretty, well, not full-time, but part-time.
But now I'm in a 31 with a blue.
Oh, got a pursuit.
Dodge Charger stolen.
Fast NASCAR thing with the 9 months. Twitch baby.
80's vehicle is now at the
Batman, thank you for the 6 months.
I've got call-outs.
Got a pursuit happening here. We'll see if we get attached to it.
20 in direction of trouble.
We are currently heading back Alhambra westbound 1036. He just slid back, just ran into another vehicle. We're now in front of the Sandy Shores Medical Center. Vehicle stopped.
Support. 127, 188. And out of jurisdiction, 311, 405. Can you start that way?
127 or out.
We're running circles around Sandy Shores Medical.
311, 95.
All right, guys, we already got a pursuit. First one of the night. In Sandy Shores right now, they need backup because they have another thing going on at Humane Lab, so we're going to be en route to that.
Right now, with vehicles.
Alright,
He
so
blew
we're
two
showing
tires
a channel
in front
hold in
of
effect.
He's back out of the vehicle.
I tackled him.
Listening for call outs.
One at custody.
10-4.
Oh, never mind. Just like that, it's over.
10-4, is that the only suspect?
Jeez.
Alright,
Stupid
10-4,
AI.
showing his channel hold listed at 2318.
Here it is, right here.
311, back 10-8.
127, same traffic.
4-5, same traffic.
Well, that sucked. Insta pursuit. And we're already off to that.
311, just confirming, are you still a Metro unit?
We already got shut down as fast as it happened, man. Anthony, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate you. Cyrus Van White, thank you for the 20 months. I was really hoping we were gonna get a pursuit there, man. I was hoping for it. Oh, we had a vehicle with a headlight out and just shooting straight through the intersection. No big deal, and a lot of damage to that car actually. Okay, so you're just gonna do that. Cool, bud. I think it's a delivery, pizza delivery. So we're just gonna let him leave and follow him and pull him over. And since he wanted to ignore us, we'll ignore him and make him confused about it. And let me guess, he's gonna go out that way. Yep, of course he is. Why wouldn't he? What is this guy doing? What is this? One, 2, 7.
Was stolen.
Yeah, 10-4. Right before he stole 8-0's vehicle.
Can't say I recall, but 10-4.
One, 2, 7 traffic.
Go ahead, 127.
I'm I'll be out with a rebel. Gonna be at 1036 East Joshua Road, right across from Alhambra here. Can you start me another additional?
10-4, semi.
What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Hey, how you doing? My name is Trooper Fabiano with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. Can you do me a favor and shut the vehicle off and step out?
Why would I do that?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Right now, oh, never mind. It looks
Why?
like
Why?
county
I don't
unit
get it.
just went
Why?
tonight. 371 County, are you tonight?
What up?
I mean, I've started to talk to you over there at Mama John's Pizza, and then you took
I
off.
didn't see it, man. I didn't see it, man.
You didn't see me, and then you went over there to 24/7. Then you get out of that car, and then you get into this one. Which one do you own?
Yeah, both of them, bro.
You own both of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do me a favor
Yeah.
and just, step out of the vehicle, come back this way.
All right, bro.
Because I'm not too pleased about, you evaded me twice now. When lights are flashing in your face, that usually means, hey, there's the police here,
Yeah, I understand, bro, but I gotta go, so I've reached out, bro.
There he goes. 127, I'm 1031 with that vehicle. It's flipping around. We're going to be back eastbound on Joshua Road now, back towards Marina.
10-4, 1031. Official unit channel hold in effect. Break 125, 311, 405. Out of jurisdiction. Respond for 1031.
Continue East Joshua Road now towards the highway.
You have call outs or you good?
Closing.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I made a left to left onto Seaview and could check Grapeseed to total 1043.
Left CB 1043, 125, 311, 405. Can you attach, please?
Well, we got our pursuit.
311.
I was like, this dude is just stealing car. Oh my God, in a freeze. 127 in a partial 10-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Freeze right there. Okay, we're good again. We're back in it.
Left, Grapeseed Avenue.
Grapeseed Ave.
Left turn, Grapeseed Ave.
Lost eyes.
They lost him. How do you lose a
Except for
Karen
what is the
Rebel?
direction to travel on Grapeseed?
It's too easy. Whoa, man. Everybody's driving like crazies tonight.
He headed on to Seaview. I didn't see what way he went on there.
Holy moly, dude. All right, here I have to pull over here, and I have to take my
Alright, lost eyes, westbound towards Seaview.
sweater off here. I'm already like getting overheated
What
here.
was the vehicle description?
Take long. It's a Karen Rebel. Got a has a missing taillight. I believe he stole both two vehicles because he stole that one, it looked like to me, and there was a car out right in front of the 24/7 all smashed up. That one as well he was driving. All right, well, I have to do this whole thing because
Alright, 10-4.
we had a
eyes. I'm going to go ahead and lift the channel. at this
partial
time,
10-0 there.
25.
How do you lose a Karen Rebel? It blows me away sometimes.
126, 188, status check.
Gems, do not give us any information about anybody currently on this server, especially when it comes to metagaming and information, gaming and information relating to the suspects and people that we are
23, 25.
doing. If you do not want to play by those rules, we will remove you. I can guarantee you that. So no reason for it.
903 county.
Okay. Just reminding you. Because we have people try to ruin the fun on us a lot. C. Mitch, thank you for gifting those 10, man. I really appreciate that.
All units on that scene.
Thank you, everybody. If you got one, be sure to say thank you.
We're heading back to our cars. If you could contact the alarm company, let them know there's some paranormal activity here.
But you, I mean, you damn near did spoil it right there because how would I know? You know, I just hopped in. That was the first interaction I've had with the guy. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's a wanted suspect or if he's done any criminal activity. And you telling us that stuff kind of takes away the fun, takes the wind out of our sails, just a tad. Dan, Master Gamer, what's going on, man? How you doing? There's no way in hell we would have lost him. No way in hell we would have lost him if we didn't have that freeze happen. Karen Rebel is just not that fast of a vehicle. It really isn't. Yeah, C. Mitch is amazing. We don't deserve him.
I think I just had a
For certain.
Rebel on a dirt road parallel to the 13 headed southbound. Saw it from a distance.
What dirt road are you talking about?
The one parallel right by Joshua, between Joshua and Grapeseed Ave.
405, eyes on the vehicle, dirt road, parallel to 13.
This one down here.
By Joshua, southbound.
Negative. I lost eyes. I only saw him from a...
Okay, I'm going to go swap over onto Union Road. He might be over there. Yeah, there's a very good possibility he is paralleling out this way.
You can show all units 98.8.
All units on SC 988 at 2328.
We'll see what we got on here.
County 126.
Go ahead.
Show me back 10-8 out of paperwork. Also, serve warrant on subject we arrested.
2328. Dispatch will be out of channel for 911.
Any county unit from 405 near Grapeseed.
This person on a motorcycle here. Yeah, let's go down this way.
Available.
I think I have that Rebel. It looks like it's abandoned. 2026 off Grapeseed Ave. I'm on the 13. I don't want to lose eyes on it. If one of y'all can make your way over there.
I'm in route.
It's going to be towards the 13, about halfway between the 13 and 2026. Actually, that's state unit. I think you got them.
Yeah, this looks like it might be it. Yeah, there's a white male. He had a blue shirt on, a bright blue shirt. So if you see a person matching that description, I'm pretty sure this is probably not the first vehicle he's stolen.
10-4.
10-4, I'm at Seaview and Joshua.
Yeah, I can confirm this is the vehicle that we were in the pursuit with. Yep, another stolen one. So he can't be too far. He's on foot. Good on that unit up there that saw it. Because I know I didn't. Dan Master Gamer, thank you for the gifts, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Had an awesome Thanksgiving, man. A lot of fun. One Mad Max 1, what's up? Thank you for the 53 months. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, man.
127 from 126.
Go for 127.
Do you need any further assistance from me?
I don't believe so, no. Yeah, just let me know if you see a guy in a bright blue shirt, t-shirt.
10-4, I'll be canvassing in Grapeseed.
Yeah, if you want to pop by O'Neill's farm there and just see if he's nearby there, he might have ran up that way.
10-4.
Retacular, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate that. Chicken Cafe, thank you for the 3 months. The Raging Cajun, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. And Lord Hostile gifting a subscription out to Kane672.
311, 405 Metro.
311.
405.
311, 405. Can you start towards LSIA 99, New Empire Way at the lower guard shack, reference last occurred robbery?
Robbery.
311 copy, show me en route.
Yeah,
405,
LSPD.
I'm 1018 from the county delayed.
10-4, be advised. No injuries from the robbery.
There's a car coming this way. That might be our unit.
Taxi. One named Craig in a dark business suit. The other, the Latino male with a Vagos
Check this car behind us. Oh, that's one of us. Okay.
Direction of travel, time lapse 5 to 10 minutes.
I was worried about it there for a second, and I saw it. Okay.
Meet you guys for the report.
It's probably a good thing. It means that, you know, these stealth units actually work pretty well if I thought it was a different car.
Go, sir.
Yeah.
Just be advised, I saw that yellow taxi probably a half hour ago.
Yeah, Macaulay, I can't hear you, man. You'll have to roll your windows down. What was that, man?
They're rolled down. They're rolled down on. Hold on, let me. Anyways, no, it's interesting that you just dropped it right here.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a license plate on that taxi?
He must have just. I had a partial 10-0.
Apparently they
And then yeah, he must have just ditched this and went on foot from there, or found another car around here and stole that. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna roll through Grape
Yeah.
area and see if I can find anything.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, it's a bright, obnoxious blue shirt, and the guy was just like sketched out of his mind, being like, "Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, okay, man. Yeah. You know."
That's always good.
Boy, patience doesn't run very far in your department, does it?
Sure doesn't.
All right, guys. I appreciate the help. I'm just going to go ahead and write this thing up, and then I'll get a tow out for it.
Perfect. Yep. Not much help, but we try, right?
Yep, no problem. 127 San Andreas.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we located that Rebel. It's abandoned. We're at 2026 right off of Grapeseed Ave here if you want to roll tow out for it. Do a E notepad. There we go.
Dispatch on a channel for tow.
125. I'm going to wait through to get this tunnel, and then we'll light them up.
10-4.
I don't want to know now. Hey, Shadow Rabbit, what's up? How you doing? What's going on tonight? Let's watch our back here, you know. Got a crazy person around the area. Write the description down of it and all that, and then they're going to go ahead and they're going to get Skyline Tow out here to pick it up, I'm pretty sure. And it will be a stolen. Now, it appears to be an AI vehicle. We're about to find out here in a second. 45 CPX. 45 CPX. Let's see.
Dispatch back in channel. 127 San Andreas.
Go ahead.
Skyline towing en route to your location. On rotation, ETA 2 Mike.
Stand 4, thank you. All right. It's not in the system. Pretty sure it's just a stolen AI car. So we're going to leave it as that. Not as it owns, you know, it doesn't have an owner.
It's going to be 395.
If it had an owner, it would be in our system.
Power Street and a yellow four-door taxi. I got a
And it doesn't.
tag when you're ready.
Hey, Glenn, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
San Andreas tag. Tom Adam X-ray Edward TAXEEE. Yellow four-door. And 125 that way.
I think it's completely smashed out in the front.
And 405, you're still headed to the airport to take the report.
Yep. 2 mics is 2 minutes. That's all it is.
405 97.
Oops, do a lean.
Dispatch 10-6, 1 mic.
There we go. We're gonna wait for Tow to get on scene, and then we'll be back at it again. But until Tow gets here, we can all chill. In fact, you know what? With a crazy, cracked out person nearby, we're just gonna sit in our car. Now, we do have the ability through the M menu that you can go in and you can set your car up to, you know, you can lock it with a fob, a key fob thing. But the reason why I don't do that is because it tends to screw up, especially when you're dealing, if you're a police officer, you deal with like different cars and things like that. And then unfortunately, you can't get back in your car. It's like stuck. And the problem, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Oh my God, we watched that pilot go straight in the ground. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but you can't delete them from the world. That is the problem. You don't want to have something so high poly just laying around on the map, then you can't delete it. So that's the reason why I don't use that. All right, Anthony, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that.
Dispatch back 10-8, but out of channel for multiple 911s.
Oh yeah. You don't like not having a gun on the belt? That doesn't bother me.
405 311.
I don't know why that bothers some people. That's one thing that I don't know. I've never cared about.
You make it to the airport yet or negative?
Yeah,
Never cared about it.
Caution. He said that there was a subject in the trunk that jumped out.
Brady, it's pretty simple, man. I'm an adult.
Subject in the
That's,
trunk was
I don't know what else to
white
say.
Jersey that said Vagos on the back and blue pants.
Copy. Just be advised, the driver we got here is also named Craig. In a yellow taxi.
Dan, thank you for gifting a subscription to Weekly Gaming. Appreciate that so much.
Just use caution that there's nobody in the trunk if you don't have a second occupant. He did state that the driver was wearing a like gray suit, white male.
Copy. Yeah, that's going to be an A firm, and just be advised, we do have a rear passenger. I'll get a description on it. If you're free, if you want to start this way.
10-4. I'll just finish taking this report and I'll head that way.
3-7, I'll show me out on a traffic stop with a camper van, possible drivers, probably match the description of that person who just escaped from us at 1041 East Joshua Road.
Oh, great. I think they found our guy. One in the bright blue. He's probably going to take off. And Tow's taking a while to get over here, aren't they? Just a bit. Steven23, thank you for gifting the subscription to It's Matt019. Thank you. Come on, Skyline. Skyline's usually faster than this. It must be busy. I think I hear a helicopter.
Brake is taking off.
Oh, there he goes.
East Joshua. Flipping around.
All right, we're gonna go. Skyline's too slow. I was gonna give a little bit of RP and say hello and all that, but we're gonna go that way. Oh, there they are, right there.
Sorry, I just got back. You're in a 1031, 1039 Joshua Road southbound. Is that correct?
There they are.
10-4 is taking off.
I've been waiting for you for a while. Just right down the road there on the right, you'll see the Karen Rebel there.
Anyone else?
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you guys are at. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries, man. What in the hell is going on?
Behind me in secondary.
All right, for 90300 County, can you attach for 1031?
Still westbound East Joshua Road.
What in the hell is happening? I heard gunshots right over here.
South on Tamara Drive.
County Air 1.
Nearest postal.
Air 1, you have priority traffic?
Yeah, 10-4. We're overhead the 31.
Oh my God, another plane straight into ground. That was interesting.
Making the right turn to go westbound.
I think there was gunshots at the LTD is what it sounded like, didn't it?
949 coming up to Route 68 at this time.
I believe.
Made the westbound turn onto US Route 68 nearest postal 949. Now going westbound. Traffic is light.
All right, and what vehicle are we chasing?
Sir, it's going to be some type of RV motorhome. I have a tag for you when you're ready to copy.
Go ahead.
It's going to be San Andreas 06 Tango Whiskey Uniform 967 06 TWU 967. It's an RV.
Direct.
Units, we're still going westbound Route 68. He is ramming passerby vehicles.
Westbound 68 ramming vehicles.
It's that guy right there in the truck. He was at the LTD.
Coming up to the Dollar Pills on Route 68.
387 County, I'm showing you 10-8. Check your CAD for a call assignment.
Still going westbound. We're now in front of the Dollar Pills. He is continually ramming civilian vehicles as he's driving down the road.
So we're 387, you direct.
Affirm. Coming up to 68
hear him.
Sonora. He's making the northbound turn onto Joshua Road, postal 925.
Yeah, that ain't hunting, man. That ain't hunting. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, can you do me a favor to set your rifle in the back of the truck for a second?
Coming up to the Stab City interchange. Nearest postal is going to be 918.
All right, so the reason why I'm stopping you, man, is because you're borderline poaching. I've been kind of observing you, and you need to park your truck up and go out and actually hunt on foot. You're kind of just driving a few feet down the road, and then you see an animal, you get out and shoot at it. That's borderline poaching, and it's not going to be it's not going to go over so well with San Andreas Fish and Wildlife.
Oh yeah, no, deer season just opened up. I'm trying to get down here and get a bunch of hunts in. I'm brand new at the whole hunting thing here, so I'm just
okay. No, I understand. Yeah, because I hit a deer just last night actually, and out there in Grapeseed, they were kind of running rampant out there. You know where the fields are there, just north of the LTD there. That's a good spot there. They've been corralling in there a lot, so that's probably a good spot to start. But just make sure you park up and go on foot, man, because this driving down the road and shooting is not a good look, and they'll nab you for that big time. I mean, I could myself, but I'm just giving you a heads up, especially since this is your first time out here.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely I'll head down to Grapeseed there and go check it out.
All right, sounds good. You have any questions for me?
No questions.
All right, man. Well, happy hunting.
You too.
2004 into the
You too, thanks. I figured he was a hunter, but I mean, we've been observing him straight up poaching animals. You can't be doing that, dude.
Any state units on the Great Ocean Highway, we are heading your direction westbound to the pass. There's postal 2004.
And we get a freeze. Yay.
20 miles an hour.
Westbound approaching GOH.
All right, flyby. Have a good one. We'll see you. It's the sound of freedom. Man, oh man. Crazy start to our patrol. Yeah, guys, sorry. I feel like I was shot out of a cannon and I'm being kind of like a sourpuss. It's just me and Alex here that do the moderation.
We're still westbound.
So that's the reason why I was getting hasty on people immediately, just so we didn't start a trend of the night. You know what I mean? But it is good to see you all. Thank you for showing up and watching all of this. We were on a pursuit earlier with that subject that we were waiting for the vehicle to get towed from Skyline there. And not Northern Alex, Aviator Alexander, that's here. And going back to that, just wanted to say that that's the reason why we're not on it. They haven't dispatched us to be back on a pursuit. So I know you heard all of that there, but that's the reason why we didn't go. We don't self-attach.
Yeah, County Air 1, not much of an update. We're still westbound.
But Air 1's following him.
Towards the Great Ocean.
Still westbound, 2002 on the postal now.
Well, they're way over there to the west.
311, I'm staged ahead of y'all.
Do we have a timer on this pursuit?
Jeff, 0154, what's up?
Expired. Pit timer just expired.
There goes the Skyline towing. Taking the Rebel away.
County Air 1, we just pulled out the Great Ocean Highway. We're now northbound Great Ocean 2001 heading towards Toledo Bay.
Northbound GOH 2001 towards Toledo.
Pit timer is 5 minutes.
Passing the F-150 if they need to.
5 minutes after a pursuit starts, they have the option to pit the vehicle. Spikes are 10 minutes. So there's that as well.
Be advised, we just took a dirt road exit postal at 3001. It's a dead end, guys, into the dock.
Oh, I know exactly where they're going. They're going down there where the fishing dock
dirt
is.
Road exit. Dead end towards the dock.
Signal 4, RV has rolled over.
And he stole an RV, it looks like, from the sounds of it.
RV's rolled over. You still at 3001?
Yeah, 10-4. To be advised, white male subject has just exited the motorhome. He's currently running towards the water. White male, blue shirt, blue jeans, black cap.
All right, back to our patrol.
Venus, be advised, he's got his hands up at the end of the
Patrol.
dock.
Looks like they finally got him, though. If he has his hands up.
Hands up at the end of the dock. White male, blue jeans, black cap.
Officers have him at gunpoint. They're challenging.
Officers, one at gunpoint, challenging.
Yes, we do have spike strips. Yep, still use OBS. Graphics are by NVE.
Looks like he is complying.
Use NVE for that.
Advised 10-15.
10-4, sir. Officers are taking him into custody at this time.
Good. Sounds like it.
Else in the RV?
They got him. That was the guy we were in a pursuit with earlier.
801 sheriff, this time I'm going to go start the search.
Alright, 10-4, channel hold is still in effect while the RV is being cleared. And county medics are also en route.
ground units from Air 1. Just be advised, I'm not picking up any heat signatures inside the RV.
County 0, yeah. I believe the vehicle's clear. You can go ahead and lift channel this time.
RV is clear. Channel hold is lifted at 2348.
State trooper tonight,
387
so
County, I'm
we'll
showing you back
be
to Nate.
patrolling the highways.
You cleared the hit and run with injuries.
So let's take the 15.
Affirmative.
Tower.
Metro 405.
405
Hold over
Metro.
for a second. Move
I took a
this.
report at the airport. I'm now staged at low power in San Andreas for their 311 and 125 stop. Just be advised, it is a positive match for the suspects in the robbery. I believe they're going to attempt to order them out.
All right, 10-4, 311, 125. You 10-4 on scene.
Hey, firm, do you want to hold the air temporarily? We're trying to get 2 people out, possibly armed.
10-4, attention units, channel hold back in effect at 2349. And
Air 1
do
from
you want me to
93,
start
we're
a county
touching.
your way?
All right, back to it.
Say again?
I just wanted to check Bolos for a second.
Sorry about that. Air 1 from 93, we're code 4 here. Sorry, 10-4. Copy that. We're going to go ahead and go 10-8. County Air 1, do you need us somewhere else?
Shot fired, shot fired,
Yeah.
shot fired.
99 New Empire, or correction. Low power in San Andreas. Shots fired.
Break, it's going to be the rear passenger. Hector is going to be the shooter. 405, where'd they go? They went north again, north Elgin, and they turned, they went back westbound.
All right, so when shots are fired at an officer like that, we have a all call. So we're going to be heading down that way.
Air 1, are you also en route?
County Air 1, we copy direct. We are en route.
We lost eyes. Last seen they were north Elgin, and then they made a westbound turn onto Upper Power Street.
Alright, 10-4, Air 1 and inbound units. It's going to be on a yellow taxi. 311. Did you have a 28 on that by chance?
Yellow taxi.
Hey, firm, it's going to be taxi, T-A-X-triple-E.
My apologies, you already gave that to me earlier.
And I got names and information on both of the occupants if you want them.
Alright, Air 1, were you direct on the last known direction of travel?
Sorry, 10-9 for Air 1.
Were you direct on the last known direction of travel for that yellow taxi?
Negative.
311, would you mind sending your traffic on the last known?
Yeah, circled area. Last known was going to be the Power Street, Upper Power Street. And I'll get you a license plate or a postal 398 area.
Alright, last seen, 398 westbound onto Upper Power.
That's the blimp. I heard the blimp.
Any units that still need the channel at the moment, advise.
The 311, you can lift it.
Central units, channel hold lifted at 2352. Break 127 County.
127.
Correction, San Andreas. I'm still showing you out at 1036 East Josh. Were you clear off that call?
Yeah, I've been clear off that for a long time. I'm in the city right now. I was responding to that possible all call.
10-4.
311, 125.
Go ahead.
They were talking about going to Grove Street. I'm going to make my way down there.
Yeah, I'm coming the back way right now down Brogue.
Okay, they're going down Brogue. I'm going to flip around. It sounds like it's going to be down to the west. Whoa.
Yeah, be advised, Hector was the one I saw with the gun. I took one in the vest.
Okay, firm. Yeah, Hector was the rear passenger. Did have a pistol. Unsure about the driver.
We'll head, we're looking for a yellow taxi. Apparently that is the shooter vehicle. shot at officers, so that's the reason why we're in the city right now as a state trooper. We are helping them out, locating the vehicle right now, but whenever somebody shoots at police, it becomes an all call. All the units available that are not, you know,
Be advised,
held up.
Hector's got a address, Jamestown, and Craig's got an address of Muir Park Boulevard.
I see that 139 Jamestown. You want to meet over there?
I just drove by. I got a yellow 4-door. Looks like it's heading Brogue, possibly. I lost it. It was kind of going pretty quick once it took off an intersection.
I got a yellow pulling on the Grove Street now. Yellow 4-door, like a Tesla. Metro 12528.
Good, sir.
It's going to be 89 Mike November Victor 610.
That works.
Yeah.
Metro.
Good.
89 Mike November.
Sometimes
Victor,
we get no
610
traffic in
is a
this
negative return
area,
path.
and sometimes we do. It's kind of strange. There's the vehicle in question. 2 of them.
County
looks
Air
like.
1.
Is that the one that shot at him, though? That's the question.
Advise if that vehicle's a vehicle of interest. If not, we won't continue to track them.
311 to Air 1. You got any... How many heat signatures you got in there, if you can tell?
Stand by. Unable to tell for sure, but it is occupied times 2. It looks like the driver is wearing a jersey with a number 2 on it. He's cut through alleys now, County.
Yep, break. That's going to be our occupant, it sounds like. The rear passenger.
10-4, guys. Air 1's picking him up. We're going northbound Brogue. Northbound Brogue, postal 136. We're heading just passing Forum now.
Alright, 10-4. Was that a yellow Tesla?
Affirmative. It's a yellow, looks like Taurus. We're going northbound on Alta. Just pass over Vespucci Street, northbound Alta. Just cross Santa Cruz Ave. We're screaming northbound. Pulling into the Maze Bank.
We're pulling into Maze Bank.
I apologize. The Union Depository, Lower Power Street now. We're currently going, we're going westbound with Lost Eyes. He's lower level there.
Remain lower level power westbound.
Yeah, he flipped around and then went eastbound towards Legion on that off of Power.
Yeah, just be advised.
Bound toward Legion, up power.
Be advised, he's not on low power anymore.
I'm listening. I'm trying to kind of parallel with everything that's going on here. I'm going to stay to the south in case they bail south. I'm not seeing anything down here either. All right, we'll see. Tyler Roney, thank you for the 44 months, man. Appreciate you.
No ground units are with him right now. It's just Air 1 tracking.
Yeah, 10-4. I haven't heard anything out of anybody else.
Yeah, Air 1 was the last one that had eyes.
Yeah, County Air 1, just 3 or 43. The last eyes we had, he was popping out of the Union Depository onto low power, went northbound, and then the camera couldn't pick him up anymore.
Yeah, I was just trying to listen and concentrate, Master Gamer.
080 County status check.
Is that vehicle
Hey,
over
sir,
there?
I'm going to be here at 3001 where the chase with the RV ended. I'm just waiting for a tow to arrive on scene. I called them while you were busy earlier.
Alright, 10-4.
Another one bites the dust.
7. I'm going to start towards Mirror Park, see if they went up to that address.
456.
There's Larry. We'll just head back up towards the highway. I don't want to patrol in the city, you know what I mean? It's not a helicopter, it's a blimp. It's a big, huge blimp that spawns and then raises up a couple feet and explodes. I've tried to fix it many times. Oh, this is one of these kind of guys that just loves to pull up next to you.
4 or 5, I'm out of the address. No
You want to race me, buddy?
vehicle.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. They're headed up into Mirror Park. One, 2, 7. You can show me back. 10-8.
27, San Andreas. Back to native jurisdiction, 2359.
There you go. So we don't know what else is going on here. We'll wait and see. Kind of one of those things. $62. I'm happy with that. We'll do that one. All right. Short-lived. Matt, thank you so much for the gift of subscription to Slow Ride. Appreciate that.
Jury 9, San Andreas, Chris.
Yeah, 98, 10-8? Or, sorry, 10-30.
Hey, Matt, I appreciate the kind words,
Jury
man.
9, 1037,
Flakey, what's up? How you doing?
Welcome aboard Up Safe Patrol.
We're just cruising down the highway, man. Doing our trooper thing, you know. Clear those. Don't need those up. There we go. I know y'all were asking me how my Thanksgiving was. How was yours? And you do a deep fried turkey or anything crazy?
County 387.
387 County.
Show me 98, to jurisdiction.
At 0002.
Yeah, I didn't watch any football. My sister decided to put Mexican spices on the turkey, and my daughter decided to make tacos out of it. Rink. Oh, man. Well, you had turkey tacos. How was that? Actually, ground turkey tacos aren't bad at all. Nope. Baked ham and mashed taters. Nice, Shadow. Nicole absolutely rocked the turkey game this year. It was so good.
Big Go Fuel, unfounded on the 31 subjects. We're going to return to Sandy to refuel.
901 98 10 6 for refuel at 0003.
flip around on this way.
And Metro 311.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, let's call this unfounded for now at this point. Clear units, close call.
311 988. 405 125, you, same traffic.
405 10-4.
125 10-4.
10-4. All units 988 at 0004.
Hey, rookie, what's going on, brother? Thank you for the whole year, dude.
Counter down to 31050.
Appreciate that.
903, go ahead, sir.
Good, really good smoked turkey and sweet corn with mains. Also ham. Oh, nice flaky.
Panorama between Panorama and Josh.
Sounds good.
On a 2-door pickup.
Did you have a good good Thanksgiving, Rook? Is there that's weird. I wonder if that was stolen. What's this thing doing here? There's somebody in that car.
Metro 405 traffic.
Four or five, go ahead.
Correction, 595 Los Santos Freeway near the changeover to Strawberry, northbound lanes with 28 Charles, Nora, Tom, Nora, Edward, William, Sam 1, CNT News 1.
Alright, 10-4, and do you have a number on that freeway?
I believe it's the 1 before it turns into the 13.
This guy's up to no good, I have a feeling. I think he's just keyboard catting a little bit here. No biggie. Is that 88 BRG or is it the other one? It's the 88 BRG. I was hoping for a longer red. I was hoping for a longer red light.
Go ahead.
Can you update my call to a hit and run and stand by to copy a bolo whenever you get one?
It's going to be a little bit.
Man, we got to freeze.
Unless you want to put it in yourself.
88 BRG.
No worries, I'll put it out. All units bolo for a red Camaro.
Great.
Camaro. It's going to be like an IROC model.
Oh, 80s, not the one we're looking for. We're behind.
We
were behind.
Hit and run that occurred in front of the dollar bills.
903 387 direct.
Go ahead.
I spotted that vehicle headed southbound on the 13 as I was coming back up into jurisdiction.
Larry
he was headed down into the
Sanders.
city. He had a headlight out.
10-4.
I'm trying to catch them now and see if that's them or not. I just saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
311, what vehicle is this going to be?
Nothing we're looking for. We're looking for an older one that would make more sense, but that's not what we're looking for.
It's going to be a red Camaro, 80 style Camaro. I believe it's going to be like an IROC.
Yeah, IROC Z style. We'll keep our eyes open, won't we? Yes, we will. keep our eyes out coming down this way. Said he possibly had a headlight out as well. Papa, thank you very much for the 3 months. Was that it that went by? Damn, I couldn't
Metro
see.
405, that red vehicle's taking the overpass above me. I believe headed towards the Elysian Fields Freeway.
The 15 they're talking about. We'll go down that way. Flamingus, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. How you doing tonight?
193-371 County.
Go ahead.
193-371.
Is that unit there?
Code 3928 Route 68 on a past robbery with injuries.
Careful, 10-4.
193-371, additional 43. Alarm company that reported it got an additional update indicating there was a robbery where 2 people were shot following panic alarms that were set. Suspects departed in a black Camaro wearing a mask, westbound 68, time lapse 10 Mike, and county medics are en route as well. County medic response.
We'll see. We see that IROC.
Out of channel for another 911.
Not sure what's going on with it.
Where you at?
I'm above you. I'm coming down.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything up this way. We're just going to continue on the highways and see what we see.
Down to 3 all units. If you end up catching up with that red Camaro, we don't have hit and run charges. Complainant doesn't want to press charges. It's just an exchange of information at this point.
There you go. So they just want that Camaro for that. So we're not going to be stopping that Camaro, basically. If, you know, that's not a thing we need to be involved with. It sounds like it's wrapped up internally between that department. So I'm cool with it.
Dispatch back to channel. Seven County.
That wasn't for us. We're in our county.
Where are you calling? 387.
Affirmative. Are you available?
Affirm.
You start towards 2013 Grapeseed Main Street at the LTD on a past robbery.
Yeah, we'll take the 5 north, and we'll grab the 2, and then we'll take the 2 back around.
Red Camaro, unknown 28.
I think that's what we'll do.
127 San Andreas.
127.
127. Can you start towards the LTD 1047 Joshua 13 for past robbery, also related red Camaro involved?
And for show me a route, it'll be about 5 mics.
Okay, 371.
371.
I'm on scene. Could you also have 5 dispatch, please?
Past robbery call.
10-4. It's going to be a county fire response. County fire.
10-4, thank you.
County 37, do we have a description on that red Camaro?
All I got was red Camaro. You may have to talk to the staff on scene if they have anything else in their cameras.
10-4, I just had a red Camaro pass by me going south on 13. I'm gonna flip around and check on him real quick.
10-4. Advise final stop.
The unit right there.
Front, away.
Front away doing an 81.
311.
311 Metro.
What's going to be the description of that red car we're looking for?
It's Camaro.
All I have is red Camaro. It was involved in multiple robberies at LTDs.
Copy. Disregard.
1037 traffic.
Go 37.
It's gonna be 954 Route 68 on a red Camaro. It's gonna be like a 60s style. Looks like 1 occupant, no additionals at this time.
Yeah, it's not the one they were looking for. What's the description of the car description? I like whenever they're like, what's the description of the red Camaro?
311, direct.
It's fine.
I'm typing up the warrant for Rodriguez. Were you hit as well when he fired?
Negative. He barely hit me, but negative.
All right, 10-4.
You doing the one for Daniels as well, or you want me to do that?
I can do that as well.
Copy.
0 County.
So we're on our way to the LTD at Joshua and 13 up here
080
for
County.
a for a past robbery, basically.
Status check.
So we're gonna find out what's going on once we get on scene. I don't know any further other than that. That's all the information they were given
193.
us, so we are going to roll with that.
Corner out to 928 Route 68.
10-4, stand by.
There's a penumbra
193
here.
County.
193.
County coroner and route ETA 3 mics.
10-4.
127 San Andreas. You can show me 97.
127 97.
So information on this call here. Is this one?
1061 Mike.
Reporting party, LTD owner, someone wearing an LTD shirt stole money out of the safes, took off in a red Camaro. There you go. So this is, it's attached to that. We'll have to do a GME on that to figure out further information. But that's pretty much all we know. So we can do a /GME. CCTV for info regarding
Air 1
robbery
dispatches 10-6.
at LTD 13 Joshua.
Air 1 387 direct.
There we go.
I'm out on a 1050 at 954 Route 68 on a red Camaro. I believe he's going to be our subject. Wanted in relation to these robberies. If you could circle overhead, just I'm afraid, got a feeling he's going to be running.
All right, so we're good there.
387. We're turning the blades now. We'll be en route to be on scene here in about a minute and a half.
10-4. 127 387 direct.
Go ahead for 127.
You got any 43 over there from the LTD?
Negative. Just wrap that up. So haven't heard back.
10-4.
County
no traffic. 387 from Air 1. 10 on your postal on 68.
903, I'm out with him. We're at 954 Route 68. Route 68 in Cat Claw intersection.
Copy direct.
Yeah, further 43 on that. It is indeed a person that was wearing an LTD shirt that stole money out of the safes here and took off in a red Camaro at this location. All right, we RP'd it. I don't think that the Civ is going to RP it, so we're just going to go ahead and further the RP from there.
Dispatch back 10-8. When I got back at 903, you said you're at 954 Route 68.
Clear that call. Cool.
10 firm out with 387.
County 193.
And Air 1, were you also attached to that?
So if the guy's wearing a LTD shirt, we know he's part of the problem.
On the landline, we are 97, that traffic stop at Cat Claw and 68.
Or Cat Claw and 68.
Just confirming 954.
That's affirmative,
We're
sir.
gonna
They're on
stage
the,
this way.
southwest corner of the recycling center there in the intersection.
Understood, break. 193, my apologies. Go ahead, sir.
Show 1 transported to pillbox and 1 picked up out corner. Show me 10-8.
What if he's an LTD employee going to work, stealing money out of the safes and taking off in a red Camaro? I mean,
127 387
sure.
direct.
127.
We're gonna have our subject out here at 954 if you want to make your way over here for a felony stop.
10-4, I'll be in or out. 1 mic.
127, I'll attach you.
Air 1, are you direct on our traffic?
Turn route. They found the guy in the red Camaro was attached to the robbery we were just responding to, so we will be felony stop on that vehicle, which might turn to a pursuit. We'll see what's going on here. We're going to be on scene in just a few moments.
All right, 10-4. If you haven't relayed to county, the 43 for the suspect county, it's a white male subject, black shirt, dark colored jeans.
I hear the air unit there. This looks like our guy.
Air 1, direct white male, dark
What?
jeans, dark shoes. What was the color shirt?
It's a black or dark colored shirt, sir.
This isn't the guy. You sure this is the guy? That's an old Camaro, man.
Yeah, he's wearing an LTD shirt.
387, just advise when you're ready.
Okay.
Clothes flying out the window.
So maybe the breakdown of communication was the 80s style Camaro.
Well, I think there was 2 Camaros actually that were running around. There was the 80 style one for hit and run, and then this guy in connection with armed robberies.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because this guy was sitting off of Union Road there, blacked out for a while after the LCD got robbed, and I was observing him before I. And he didn't do anything like that was probable cause for me to pull him over, really. So I didn't.
Give you a tag for this vehicle.
I got you. Yeah, no, he's matching the description. So.
All right, perfect. We gonna felony stop?
10-4, sir. If you'd like that, just advise ready to
Will do. All right, we're gonna roll into a felony. So this is the guy that we were behind earlier for a while, but I didn't really have a whole lot of probable cause other than him just kind of sitting there in that spot. And you could technically do it, but I didn't want to do him dirty like that, you know.
Like a red Camaro.
Alright, just confirming there's 2 8s at the beginning.
That's affirmative.
There it is.
He's taking off. He's taking off. Air 1's taking over calls. We have a 1031 northbound cat claw, making the right turn. Eastbound onto Smoke Tree Dirt Road, heading towards the neutral. Nearest postal is going to be 954.
10-4, 1020 is going to hold an effect. 024.
So we do have policies in place where you cannot let your tires leave the ground. Oh, partial freeze got me. 127.
3710, can you attach?
You can't even get a word in when it happens. It's just what it is. What it is. Oh, there we go.
We're southbound US Route 13 at this time. Nearest postal is going to be 958, coming up to the Joshua, correction, 68 exit.
That's the worst, man.
Okay, guys, he took the exit, but he's continuing southbound. Southbound on the 13. Southbound on the 13. Continue southbound.
089, San Andreas. 1031 from your jurisdiction.
What the hell is this car?
County Air 1 units, be advised, he's taking the 15 exit. The 15 exit southbound.
Yep, you're in trouble, buddy. Yeah, any particular reason why you're going so fast?
No, man. I was trying to get over to the left side here, get out of the way. They were all coming by on the right.
All right. Well, I mean, are you a stringer?
Yeah.
Okay, man. I know you're speeding and you're trying to keep up with these pursuits, but you can't do that, dude. You're gonna get somebody killed. This is my first and final warning on it. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you, officer. I'm sorry about that.
All right. We get these stringers that are driving like that. I thought he was a unit in the pursuit. Turns out not the case.
We're still westbound, Norway. Here's postal 725, heading toward Rex's Diner.
Westbound 725 to Norway towards Rex's.
All right, guys, we just passed the diner. We're coming up to 68 and 13.
Towards 68 and 13.
There he is right there.
Continuing westbound on 68. Nurse Pulse 954.
Westbound 68, 954.
Just past the Yellow Jack, continuing westbound 949.
Westbound 949, 68.
County Air 1, we just entered Harmony. Nearest postal 949.
There we are.
Yeah, I don't care about the holster. It's my choice of what kind of belt I want the guy to wear.
68 guys coming up to the Dollar Pills. Nearest postal 928.
I know it bothers people, but
westbound 68,
I don't know why.
All right, guys, we're making the right turn northbound on the Joshua Road. 919 is the postal.
Right turn northbound Joshua, 919 on the postal.
Coming up to the Staff City interchange. We're passing the Staff City interchange, continuing on Joshua, just past Marina Drive. We're at 1009, heading towards Sandy Shores.
1009 Joshua towards Sandy. Support, do you need medics 89?
County Air 1, we're still eastbound on Joshua Road, just past the Panorama Drive and Joshua interchange. 1020 is the postal.
Eastbound Joshua, 1020.
We're still eastbound, guys. We are heading towards Ebu Road and Joshua, back towards the 13 eastbound, postal 1039.
One out there, crashed out.
One 93, I didn't have you attached, but I'll say you crashed out.
County Air 1, we just made the southbound turn onto Route 13. 1050 coming up to the usual.
Southbound 13, 1050.
It's gonna be almost impossible to keep up after that freeze, man. It really sucks.
Just past the U-Tool, still southbound 13957.
Slowly catching up.
957 southbound 13.
Oh my God, they crashed out.
Vehicle just passed Route 68 and the 13 interchange. We're still southbound near as close to 959.
Oh man.
Metro 405 on stage at the city limits on 13.
405 stage.
311, same traffic.
County Air 1, we did take the, still continuing on 13 southbound towards
13.
the city and the way station, postal 721.
721 southbound 13. So the units are staged.
Metro 405, is there a spike timer on this? How long has this been going?
Spike timer has a hot minute still, but pit timer expires in 1 minute. Actually, pit timer just expired.
County Air 1, we're passing the way station now. Be advised, suspect vehicle is southbound and in northbound lanes, just transitioning back over the southbound lanes. We are entering city jurisdiction at this time.
Southbound entering the city. I'll go ahead and attach 311 and 405 at this time. Be advised, all units, pit timer has expired. Pit timer expired. Spike timer still remains.
County Air 1, just be advised, we're in Vinewood Park Drive. Vinewood Park Drive now, southbound Vinewood Park Drive, 400 postal, passing the casino. We're approaching Vinewood Boulevard. All right, guys, he's circling into the casino parking lot. We're in the casino parking lot now, 400.
Casino parking lot, 400.
County Air 1, he's pulling onto the racetrack at this time.
.125 Metro, can you attach? 1018.
Signal 4, he's exiting football. Subject is running westbound. There's an
Signal 4, subject running westbound.
Thought I heard gunshots.
Confirming they're on the track.
Affirmative, they're on the track running westbound. It is a white male, looks like an LCD shirt and blue jeans. We're now running southbound on the track back towards the parking lot on the south side.
All right, white male, LCD shirt, blue jeans, southbound.
Still on the track.
South side.
You guys gonna be out of options.
371 at gunpoint.
Suspect is giving up, guys. Suspect is giving up on the south end of the track here.
Watch crossfire, guys.
Well, I would go over on that side until he drops his weapon. Okay, there we're good. Wow.
371 1015.
371 1015.
Jeez, that's...
Confirming that's the only suspect.
Affirm.
I love how anticlimactic it gets. You do all of this and then you stop and it's just like
County at 0. I've got
just
a
statue.
here at 1035.
Just statue. And then we walk back to our cars. Oh my god, dude. Every time. It's too good. Oh man. Just like that, it's over. Just like that. Life of a trooper. Yup. Oh my god, dude. Well, I mean, to be fair, we would have been up in the business and probably part of the arrest and all that.
15 at this time investigating a assault.
The arrest, if we didn't have that lag happen to us. We got too far behind in the pursuit after it had happened, the freeze. So it is what it is for the most part.
I have one here with me.
I'm gonna go ahead and just clear myself of that call.
193 on scene with them.
10-4, dispatch out of channel for multiple non-emergencies.
But I'll just clear myself off the call in case he needs me for something else. I'll help this guy search the vehicle. That was a crazy one, man. Dang.
I know, right?
Well, what's crazy about it is that I originally saw this dude. Oh, I can't get around this? Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Can you pop that trunk?
Odd. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll check back here. Yeah, I originally saw him just sitting up there off of Union Road with his lights off one night, and I was like, you know what? I followed him. He was driving fine. I was just kind of suspicious looking. I guess that was right after that whole robbery had taken place.
Right. He told us he has an SMG under the driver's seat, and then there's a backpack in here. I'm not sure what's the contents of that backpack.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I cleared myself off the call, but I'm just here helping you guys out until you don't need me anymore.
Yeah, no worries.
I love my hat going through the thing.
All right, I got the SMG. I'm securing it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot back here.
I got the backpack here. It's full of cash.
Oh, backpack full of cash.
Money he took from all the 24/7s.
In a rich man's world.
It's a shame he trashed this nice car.
Here, let me start taking photos of this evidence here.
All right, guys. Well, good job on it.
He's your suspect from that robbery, right?
Yep.
At
Yep.
the LT.
He's part of the multiple robberies that were happening. Yeah.
Yeah, he was at 68 as well.
What's the deal with the LTD shirt? He says he works there. Is that his like MO?
Yeah, I think it's from what I gathered from my spot, he was an LTD employee that was taking money out of the safe.
Huh.
And then they had caught him, and then I guess it wasn't the only one that he was doing that to, and well, we see what happened. But at least they'll be able to get their money back.
Right.
Well, good job, guys. Got him.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Yep, we'll see you.
Hey, when do you guys want to call for tow, and then?
You know what? While we're here, I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna wash my car. Why not? When in Rome. Hey, how many of you guys have seen the new Wednesday show? The Addams Family Wednesday? I gotta say, it's pretty darn good. I was very impressed with it. I do recommend it. Tim Burton is the director.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Do you know how many locations he hit exactly?
No, I only responded to the one that was out there at 13 at Joshua Road. The newer built one.
Alrighty, thanks.
Yep, no problem, man. Yeah, when in Rome, man, you know, you got a way to clean your car, do it. Just finished it. I enjoyed it. Nice, man. Yeah, I was going to, and I was like, oh, man. Time got the best of me. I'm about halfway done with it. Crazy to think we've already been live for an hour and 25 minutes, which is crazy in itself. But outside of that, man, like, it seems like it's very discombobulated. Like, we've been just kind of, well, that, and then we get the freezes that screw us over, and that's no fun either. So there's all of that. There it is. There it is.
371-190 control.
371. 190.
371-190. Can you start towards 956 Route 13 at the U-Tool for graffiti in progress?
Definitely, Rick. 7.
For locals reported, they first saw them at the 68 Customs. They then followed them over to the U-Tool brick. It's going to be one black male with dreads wearing purple and black. The other is going to be a black male with black hair and yellow highlights, also wearing either white and black or purple and black. Possible gang affiliation.
10-4, copy. I'll be on route in a minute here.
All right, back to our duty as a trooper.
8-0 County.
Jem, thank you for gifting a subscription out to Prozac.
Marina for an injured subject.
Rear, closing.
10-4, standby.
I'm getting a clear closing on that. Oh, because it's the same. That's why. I have it on opposite. I have it in front of me and behind me. Somebody was doing that.
Zero County.
8-0, go ahead.
Be advised, county medics are responding.
10-4, and if you could also go ahead and send a tow this way, we're going to have a black Honda Civic that needs picked up.
Alright, 10-4, standby. Break 371-190, additional 43.
Good.
Go ahead.
190, 371, additional 43, forgot to mention previously, the suspects tagging are going to be, their vehicle is going to be a purple SUV with a partial plate of 45 Bravo Alpha, repeating 45 Bravo Alpha.
Careful on scene.
The purple SUV.
Had an itch on my ear.
Rear, closing.
Both units.
116. Look at this. 116. There's a freeze. Ah, never fails, man.
Dispatch out of channel for tow.
And then they get out to talk to tow. This is the people from the pursuits earlier in the city. God, that is so friggin' annoying, man. The worst times ever is when that does that crap to me. Yeah, guys, I know we don't have dispatch in here right now, but I want to let you know that I do see that vehicle that we were in the pursuit in the city with, that yellow taxi vehicle, the electric one. I'm tailing it westbound Route 68 into Harmony right now. I'm going to pull him over because it's 116 clocked.
125, copy that. The two suspects, the driver was Craig Daniels, the Vagos member Hector Rodriguez. We issued warrants for both of them.
All right, I'll be on a traffic stop with them. 944 westbound Route 68. I have them clocked at 116, so if you want to head this way. Try not to tip them off here. Hey, what's going on? My name is Trooper Fabiano with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. Yeah, reason for the stop, man, is your speed, 116 miles per hour.
Well, I didn't know I was going that fast.
Yeah, you're doing 116, man.
For me, so I didn't realize. It didn't feel like 116.
Yeah, 127 of those other units you can disregard. I don't think this is the vehicle. All right, you have your driver's license, proof of insurance, the vehicle on you?
Yeah, I got my driver's license right here. Yeah, but I took Livingston.
All right, Mr. Livingston, do me a favor, just remain in the vehicle. You haven't been down to the city earlier, have you?
Just confirming you.
Well, I just came down one day, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's perfect.
All right, no problem. Just do me a favor, remain in the vehicle, don't get out or anything like that, okay? I'll be right back with you.
All right,
no problem.
10-4, thank you.
116. I'm going to call him out for being lazy on this one. Bringing a vehicle from the city that was involved in a pursuit with a different character.
Fair 1 County.
That's what was confusing about it. But 116.
Stop, break. Do you by chance have on record the vehicle tag that fled from us in the city earlier this evening?
Better not be this 8-9.
Disregard County. The pilot's telling me the tag on that vehicle matches the vehicle that fled from us in the city earlier this evening. Just if you want to relay that to 127.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, Air 1, I was out of channel, so if you can update me on the stop and the vehicle and all that.
I'll let 127 do that, sir. We're just overhead as support. I'm not really too sure what's going on.
Support 27, San Andreas, what's your stop?
Yeah, I'm on a 1050 right now, 944 westbound Route 68 with a vehicle that was traveling at a high rate of speed, but it's matching that stolen, or the vehicle that was in the pursuit earlier. It's confusing.
All right, 10-4.
Revoked license. There you go.
Yeah, County Air 1, just be advised, units on the ground. The pilot and I were just reviewing the paperwork from the pursuit earlier, and the tag matches the vehicle that fled from us earlier this evening. It is the same vehicle, make and model.
Or what is that make and model and color?
It's going to be a yellow Toro, sir. San Andreas marker 89 Mike, November Victor 610. San Andreas 89 MNV 610. It's a yellow and colored Toro.
Can you do me a favor and just step out of the vehicle, come back with me?
What going on?
Well, we got to talk about your license, number one. But number two, where you got this? Where you got this vehicle from?
Well, some guy in the city gave it to me.
Some guy in the city gave it to you. Did you know that it was involved in a pursuit earlier?
No, he just said, he was like, hey, I was looking at the car. I said, that's a nice car. He said, hey, you want it? I said, well, I don't have no money for it. He said, no, that's fine, just take it.
All right.
So I just took it from him. I don't know. He said, I'm going to bring it back to him later.
All right. Well, what's going on with your driver's license?
I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, I mean, it says that it's revoked.
190, go ahead.
It's revoked?
Yeah. I mean, I can go back in and see if there's any update to that being put in the system, but it does show it revoked.
371 is checking the highway, and I
forgot that. Yeah, I think I lost my license last time.
I got you. Yeah, you probably hear the helicopter out here because, yeah, this vehicle was involved in a pursuit a while back.
Oh.
So it's hot on the list. Yeah, you want to step out of the vehicle and come back with me?
What was the postal again?
Oh yeah.
950.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, I get, the guy giving you the car, and then it like being what it is, but the real issue is that you're driving a stolen vehicle. Not saying you stole or anything like that, but that's what you're kind of putting that situation. Who gave you the car?
Well, I don't know. There's some guy who was at the gas station on the Grove Street.
Okay, you know it's crazy to think that someone would just give somebody a car like that, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was trying to sell it to me. They said they're free.
And 190.
All right, so the issue that we're running into now is you're driving on a revoked license. So I'm just going to double check that, make sure that that's not an error on our end. And then...
Okay, I don't think it is. But...
Okay, well, apart from that, lucky for you, we know that you weren't... we don't know if you stole his car or whatnot, so we're going to figure out what's going on with that because LSPD is the one that's kind of spearheading that whole investigation that's involving that vehicle, but you're not allowed to drive that thing anymore. That's going to be confiscated tonight.
903.
Okay, am I going to get like another vehicle or something?
I'll be 10-8 in the
That's not how it works, man. I don't know. You can get a taxi cab or something.
Oh, I mean, I guess so. What, I just supposed to walk home?
371.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, you can't drive that thing away.
Well, I mean, what do I just drive it to my house? I leave it with the keys in it.
No, it's going with us right here, right now.
Okay, well, can you
so now,
ride back to my house then?
Okay, so that's the big issue that we're dealing with that's the massive one. The secondary issue has nothing to do with that. It's you driving a revoked license A, but B, 116 miles an hour I had you clocked at.
Well, I didn't know it could do 116. It didn't feel like it. It felt like I was doing 45.
Well, yeah. Well, that doesn't matter. You're doing 116 down the highway.
Well, nobody died.
Yeah, no one died yet.
Dispatch out of channel 911.
Well, what do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I didn't kill nobody.
All right, we will be getting a citation for that one for sure. I'm gonna make sure that your license isn't an error on our end, as I know that your history there with your license looks pretty shaky. So I don't know what you've gotten done recently. When was the last time you went to DMV?
Well, I don't know. The last time I got pulled over, they gave me they said something like they gave me 46 points or something.
46 points?
Yeah.
So how in the world would you have a valid license after that?
Well, I don't know. I didn't really know what they said.
Hey, Ryan.
I don't have no license anymore, but then I got it back. I got it from the cop. He took it from me, and I got it back. And then he said, but you can't drive. And I said, well, I got my license still.
Okay.
So then once I have my license, I started driving again.
All right, well, do me a favor. Just hang out in front of the push bar here. Don't go back to the vehicle or anything like that, okay? We've got a bunch of eyes on you right now. Just letting you know.
Okay, unless I'm Strawberry Rail.
No, you're not going back in the vehicle right now.
Okay.
Just chill right here on the front bumper, okay?
All right, no problem.
All right, we're gonna make sure that his license is indeed not an error on our end. Maybe he forgot to do that. Jimmy checks Chuck's license to see if it is revoked.
County 387.
There we go. But the car is getting confiscated. (127) to any of the LSPD units that were involved in that pursuit earlier.
125.
Yeah, 125. I'm out here at 944. I don't know if you guys can make it up this way, and you can help me get some things straight here, because the driver of the vehicle is not any of the ones that you guys were looking for.
Tenver, I'm dropping off a prisoner at Mission Row, and I'll head up to 944.
All right, 10-4. There's nobody else besides you that was involved in that?
Uh, 311 was the other unit, but he went 10-7.
All right, 10-4. All right, so yeah, that's the problem. You can't just go drive in this car after it's been involved in such a crazy bolo and they have warrants attached to it. There's no bolo on it now. But yeah, it's a mess. And he's driving on a revoke, but it is revoked. So he's going to go to jail driving this. Oh, man. Yeah, 127 any Plain County units right here in the 944 area. Can you head over this way? I need help with a 1015. All right, man. Yeah, so it looks like it's revoked on our end as well, so just a few more moments and I'm going to decide what's going on here. I'm waiting to hear back from the city and what they've got going on with the vehicle, because it was in a pursuit earlier, and those subjects in that vehicle shot at officers. So yeah, it's a huge deal. So just remain tight right here on the bumper for me.
Okay, well, you can search me if you want.
All right, we'll get to that. He knows he's going to jail. He knows he's going to jail. God.
89, you got 1050, 961, North US 13, out with a semi.
There they are. Jokester, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the 2 months. All right, here we go.
Reason for stop.
County 387. 387 count. B98.
All right, man. So yeah, here's the main issue is, obviously driving the car and all that stuff. But the real problem is you're doing 116 miles an hour in it on a revoked license. So there's not really a lot of leeway I can do.
Nobody got hurt though. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. It seems like that.
I apologize.
All right, just spin around for me. Everything illegal on you? It's gonna poke me, stick me, harm me?
What am I gonna arrest? Can I just get a ticket?
No, you're gonna get both.
Well, both. No, I don't want that.
The thing is, I know you've gone through the system many times, and you're not new to getting arrested. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. You are getting arrested for driving on a revoked license, and you're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. However, that does not mean
I'll give it back to you, though.
I know you're giving it back to us. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the charges you're looking at here right now. You're driving a stolen vehicle. Regardless if you stole it or not, if a guy gave it to you, in our eyes, this thing's been in a pursuit earlier, shot at officers, everything else. So it's evidence going with us now. But that's a charge you're facing because you are driving that. Number two,
I'll just walk home. I don't live too far.
Well, I understand that, but you're driving on a revoked license at 116 miles an hour. There's really not a whole lot we can do here.
Well, I mean, I won't do it again.
We're past that, man. It's at this point we're just gonna have to Gonna have to go down to Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Well, okay, well, I'll beat you there then. I'll just
No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I wanna go in the cuffs.
No. You're gonna go in cuffs, man. It is what it is.
Well, I'll beat you there though.
Let's not step it up, man. Nope. Let's not step it up.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't like this.
Let's not step it up. Stop resisting.
County Air 1, just be advised.
Like it tased.
Yeah, you get tased a lot, don't you, sometimes? All right, back it up. Back it up.
Like that.
Stay right there. I don't like using my taser, man. Don't do it. Stay. Don't do it.
We're overhead right now. The stop here at 941.
Unbelievable. Oh my God.
County Air 1, be advised. We're going to 31 with a stolen sheriff cruiser. I believe it hit a deputy as well. We're going westbound on US Route 68. Just passing into Harmington now. Nearest postal 942.
Front, away.
7.
Well, now he's definitely going to. I mean, he's already was going to jail, so he had nothing. That
still westbound.
I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it.
Continuing westbound on 68 nearest postal 9119.
Available county units, can you attach to that?
387, I'm en route.
County Air 1, we just flipped around now. We're taking the Route 68 off ramp. Just merged back onto Joshua northbound. Postal is 921. 7. We just passed the Stab City interchange. Now eastbound on Joshua Road, heading towards Sandy Shores. 1010 Postal.
Charger behind me, he's gaining on me, and so you can pass me, do so.
I'm barely gaining on you, man.
Alright guys, we're still eastbound on Joshua Road. We're coming up to Panorama intersection. We just passed Panorama Drive. We're continuing eastbound past Marina, heading towards the 13. Postal is 1039.
Eastbound towards 13 to 39.
Just made the left turn, northbound on the CV Road, from Joshua.
Left turn, northbound CV.
Coming up to Grapeseed Avenue and Seaview, making the eastbound turn on Grapeseed Avenue, guys. County Air 1, be advised, we're pulling into 2026, Grapeseed Ave, correction 2025. Subject is out, foot bail ran into the building.
2025, put bail into the building.
Ran in that front door, looked like he was shirtless.
Guys, he just jumped out of the back, he's running northbound, behind the house. He's running northbound, guys. He's running northbound towards O'Neill Way.
And that's going to be the shirtless suspect?
Yeah, it is. He's running northbound towards O'Neill, sir.
Northbound toward O'Neill.
Air 1's got eyes on the suspect. We're currently at O'Neill, approaching Union Road. Just ran across Union Road northbound.
Across Union Road northbound.
Where is he at?
Down at 3, I'm in the area.
County Air 1, we're just running up the Chiliad Trail now.
Yep, he's going up the trail. Well, that's not going to be easy for us to get up to.
County Air 1 units, we're still running up the Chiliad Trail at this time near postal 3031.
3031, running up the Chiliad Trail.
Go up this way. Come on, get up the hill. Air unit just chilling. Oh, he's coming back. He's gonna get tased. Oh my God! He shot the murder kitty, and now
guys,
he's
we're on the
fighting
Chiliad
somebody.
Trail, still running up the Chiliad Trail.
That unit has an M4 out. He fell.
37 taser deployed.
Oh, taser.
Taser deployed.
We're almost there. I was gonna head him off on the north end.
One at gunpoint.
One at
Turn
gunpoint.
around. Yeah, just stay right there. I got you covered.
Well, thanks for killing that man.
37, 110, 15.
Unbelievable. Made us come all the way up the mountain, didn't you?
Well, I mean, that's the only place to go.
Yeah. Well, you're going to jail, man.
I think it's a run more often.
Obviously.
I don't know how you.
Yeah, I go my exercise every day.
Are you sure? It doesn't look like it.
How's he not out of breath?
I don't know.
That was
I
rough.
run every day.
How's he not having a heart attack?
There's the dead murder kitty.
My cruiser's right down there.
Shoot that map.
I have to come down the end. Oh my God. I tased it. I tased it. I tased it. These mountain lions are ridiculous. Oh my God, it's good. Yeah, they're gonna fall going down that way probably.
And 903, just be advised, we did have shots fired, but it was for the mountain lion.
For the mountain lion.
10-4, murder kitty taken care of.
Murder kitty taken care of. Yep. Not wrong.
Last unit, 10-9.
Please, someone show me 10-7. Have a good night.
I call mountain lion script when. Yeah, whenever they make it.
0102, good night. Thanks so much.
Whenever they make one. But it is pretty funny that they... It's an added scare
190, Sandy.
to being in the wilderness.
That last call was 1098. Reference notes if you can. I've got an abandoned vehicle on Panorama Drive. 948, if you don't mind sending me one of the Skyline guys.
Oh, man, we got a long walk back to the farm, don't we?
10-4.
Oh, they made it down the hill okay.
Therefore, it's Ultima.
The lions are hilarious. I know, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Dispatch on the channel, Patel.
Air 1 ground units, if you guys are code 4, we're going to RTB for fuel.
Or code 4, thank you.
Okay, long walk
Air
back.
1 is RTB.
What's the location of the final stop?
127. Any of those units that are in the 944 area, we had that yellow vehicle that was involved in that pursuit earlier that started this whole thing off. It should still be there. And it needs to be towed. If not, I can go back. That truck popped out of the air, out of the thin air there.
Yeah, here, when I can confirm that yellow vehicle's still there, so we need a unit to head over there and get it towed.
10-4. By the time I make it back to my car, I'll try to head over that way.
Dispatch back in channel. 190 Sandy Shores.
Sandy, go ahead.
Nacho Tow should be on scene momentarily if they're not already.
10-4, they are 97. I see a guy in a high vis wearing a Christmas hat.
Wearing a Christmas hat in the RV. Nice. Nice.
Dispatch out of channel non-emergencies.
What a crazy night it's been, dude. Jem, saying we're gonna get another gifted subscription. Appreciate that. Delta 747 fan. Used to know somebody that had that name as their pseudonym, the gamer tag. Used to play Arma with them. King Money, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, family. How you doing?
127 from 903.
Go over 127.
Hey, were you initiating on this, or was it someone else?
Yeah, I was initiating on it. We got to go all the way back to 904. It's a 944.
Roger. We'll take you 1015 that way then.
All right, yeah. He's gonna be going to BCSO on well, a ton of charges now, but I'll let you know when we rendezvous.
10-4, we'll meet you there.
Made it back. Where's your Crown King Monday?
Dispatch back in channel.
Yeah.
125 Metro status.
Yeah, this is a crazy patrol, man. Didn't feel like we got footing, you know?
Metro, I'm,
oh, man, he did smash in the back end of my car. Yep, screwed it up pretty good.
I've got a call holding in the city. All I've got available right now is a county unit and a state unit. Do you want me to send them instead?
Yeah, if you could, we probably got another good 10 minutes up here of this investigation.
10-4. 193089, control.
19316 with vehicle stolen.
Okie dokie. 09 San Andreas.
Yeah, this car is in pretty terrible condition.
09, can you start towards 217 Atlee, MRP?
I don't remember it being this bad.
Subjects graffitiing the building there. Sounds related to a previous call we had of U-Tool.
Apparently it is. Maybe because it was at nighttime, we couldn't really see the bumper hanging off of that much, you know?
Is anyone not in vehicle towed on today?
0107.
There's a deer. I told that hunter, man, this is the spot to be hunting right here. So many of them. We hit that one earlier today. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. That was crazy.
A1 to any ground units. I just saw the stolen Impala that's being continued go towards Yellowjack on Panorama.
190 Sandy, can you head that way?
190, yeah, just past me. I wasn't aware that it was stolen. It was flying. I've lost eyes. Sonora Way, sorry.
Yeah, it's reported stolen about 20 minutes ago. 20 is going to be CNT News 1.
Unbelievable.
Reporting party is going to be a Larry Berry.
Yeah, 10-4, I recognize the vehicle. I just assumed it was Larry with his foot down again. I'll be in the area searching.
You didn't upset me, man. I had to moderate. That's what I was trying to explain. We don't have a lot of moderation here and all that. We have very few rules and things like that, but it was like giving information that shouldn't happen. So it's all good, man. No biggie. And you definitely don't have to gift or do anything like that to make up for it. There's no reason for any of that, man. Yeah, look at that. They're busy. What in the heck is that about? A whole lot of stuff happening there, isn't there?
Direct.
Go ahead.
Do you need any assistance over there at 944, or am I good to go 10-8?
It's up to you, sir.
10-4, I'll head your way, just check it out.
He doesn't have anything else going on.
San Andreas 97.
89, San Andreas 97.
One 2-7 San Andreas.
127.
Yes, sir. My car's in pretty rough shape. I'm gonna need a tow out here at 94 North 944 at that scene.
10-4, stand by.
There you go.
Dispatch out of channel for tow.
Oh, this isn't the guy that has the person?
So this looks pretty similar to the second vehicle we encountered. Oh yeah, I think that's the plate.
Yeah, that's what Air One was telling us. It was the same plate. He said a guy gave it to him at LTD, and I mean they didn't match the description, but yeah, he basically was the one that I was driving it. So he instead of just going to jail, he was doing 116 in it. So I clocked him doing that, and then from there it turned into a revoked license, and then he's in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So that's the charges that he's facing, and now he stole a police car, and then he got into a pursuit and all of that.
Jesus.
Yep, that's just a tip of the iceberg. You know which unit has that subject?
What's that?
Air 190 direct.
He's at the station right now.
Oh, he's at the station. Okay, all right. Yeah, no problem. Yep, that was pretty much it. I thought when you guys were bringing him over here, but that's pretty much the charges that he's facing right now, and we just need to get this vehicle and mine towed at this point.
Yeah, this is
127 San Andreas.
I guess he just went straight to the station.
Okay, I got you. No worries. Oh, here they are right here.
Yeah, perfect. It's this yellow one right here.
It's the yellow one, and then also the police car up there. So I don't know if you got another tow truck.
I do. I can grab him. Go call him down here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, sweet.
127 San Andreas.
127.
127. Be advised. Skyline Towing en route to your location. They are on rotation with an ETA of less than 1 mic.
Sounds good. Thank you. Christmas. Yeah, pretty much that was it. That's all I needed you guys really for. I thought he was coming back over here and we were gonna finish up the whole deal, but since he's already booked and all that, that's perfect for me.
Joshua Road 1047.
But I definitely want to make sure that you guys got this back, this vehicle that was involved in the pursuit earlier. So you can go through the whole thing. I haven't gone through it yet, so we can start to do that.
Plate of 82 Yankee Zulu 0434.
This is a Tesla,
Postal 1047 East Joshua the LC.
Yeah, it's an EV.
Is this the same vehicle as earlier?
903.
According to Air One, it's the exact same plate that was involved in the pursuit.
Okay, we have yet another stolen cruiser. It's
so we
left BCSO just now.
We pulled
headed,
over a taxi and a
towards
suspected
Route 13
robbery.
from Joshua
They shot and fled
Marina.
from
My
us.
cruiser.
And when we were checking the area, this thing showed up in the same yellow colors, so it committed a traffic violation. And we went to pull it over, and they immediately fled.
Oh, okay.
So we had suspicions it was involved because it was coming down on Grove Street, where we knew the taxi was headed. And yellow doesn't belong on Grove Street.
And Air 1.
Air 1.
Yeah,
We picked
no.
up the stolen Impala. It's
Yeah, I was involved in that pursuit down there for the short time being that it was.
Sandy 190 related traffic.
But was this the vehicle that they were in when they shot at y'all, or was that a different one? That was the Crown Vic?
Now I'm going to be attempting to stop westbound Joshua Road.
I don't know, but I just ran the plate, and it comes back to Mr. Rodriguez, who we have a warrant for, because he's the Vagos member that shot at us.
Right. Yeah, that's what I had figured that much out whenever we ran the plate. Well, when Air One was telling us, at least.
Sandy 190 priority traffic. He's not stopping.
So then what was the vehicle with the plate that was taxi with the 3 E's?
All right.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah, that was the vehicle they were in first.
Okay, who wants to sign this one?
Yeah, I can sign it, no problem.
Sweet.
Westbound 68. 1031 with that blue.
It's badge 127.
Do I have a...
What's your...
All right, thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Yeah, you can drop it off. You can take it down to the impound lot if you want, or the junkyard down off of Marina.
Okay, you want the patrol car? You want that in the station, or?
Yeah, the patrol car is the one that's gonna. You can take that down to the lot. Well, you can drop that off of Flywheels actually.
Sure, I can do that.
Yep, and then yeah, this vehicle here is gonna be going into evidence because it was involved in a pursuit earlier.
Oh, nice.
So that's the one that you're taking.
A Lamborghini SUV thing?
It's an electric vehicle.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Alright. One of them, I don't know what the company is.
Google? No.
Oh.
Coil car?
Yeah, Coil.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's one of the Coil SUVs that came out, but I guess they were using it as a taxi cab service or something. I'm not really sure what they were doing with it. But it was involved in pursuit by subjects that were shooting the police and everything else. So.
Oh, that ain't nice.
Lovely.
Yep. So that's what they got. Well, the guy that was driving it was not that person. They went to jail because they stole a police car and took off from us. But
Sandy unit from Air One. We're gonna
yeah, it's been an interesting night for sure.
Yeah, seems like that's been happening a lot more often here.
Yep.
Very loud night.
That was interesting.
I don't want to look at that again.
The purple people eaters over there?
Oh yeah.
Air One, we're back out the other side.
All right, cool. Well, I'll just
Also, watch out for Jimmy too, by the way.
Yeah, we searched it, so it's all ready for you guys.
All right,
2001.
I'm towing it.
Did you get the paperwork for?
Yes, I got the paperwork.
Okay, sweet. All right, gentlemen. Have a good night.
You too. Take care now.
You too.
Oh, signal 4 into the railing at the S.
All right, I'm gonna go probably get a ride to Flywheels from one of y'all.
Yeah, I can take you down there.
Or actually, no, just take me to BCSO because that'll work out better.
All right. Yeah, we can head over.
You want the temporary.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, so that thing is gonna get towed away. And there you have it. Just like that. Christmas horns on the trucks. Man, oh man. Sounds like another police car was stolen out of BCSO.
Yeah,
Continuing into Belito Bay. Let me know if any units become available, I guess.
I think it was 903's car, but I'm not sure what he was doing there. I don't know. I don't remember if he was the one transporting Chuck or not.
Very weird.
Yep, very weird indeed.
Christmas horns. I totally agree with you. The sounds are so strange. It's like something snapping.
Air One, we're back airborne. Can you give us an updated 20?
10-4, we're just continuing on the, well, it was the GOH, which is now 13, so we're technically southbound 13, just about to enter the tunnel, just before Grapeseed.
Copy.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to call it for me tonight. Enjoy your weekend, your long weekend that you had. And I'm going to send you guys over to Paul. show Paul some love. He was the Air 1 pilot, obviously, that we saw earlier.
3031 southbound.
So there you go. But thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon. Take care.
There you go, Jeff.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.